Hey everybody, Rich and
Tucker.
with our little homestead and
Sponsor.
well, what's the name of your channel?
Tucker's Amazing World.
Tucker's Amazing World. He
Today's sponsor is my YouTube channel.
There you
Tucker's
go.
Amazing World.
There you go. Brought to you by Tucker's Amazing World. And back there we got
Livy.
and
the cat.
and Snowball.
There's another cat.
And we have another cat in here. But anyways, today we have something exciting, and I kind of want to show it to everybody because I'm gonna do a little work on it, and I don't know. I just kind of want to document it and let everybody see what I got going on. So let me just show you. So this past weekend, our friends Bill and Kathy from here in northwestern Pennsylvania, they sold us Tucker. Could you get out of there, please? They sold us a late 20th century, 19th century Sherman S. Jewett
Open it.
wood and cook parlor stove. I will open it, Mr. Tucker. You don't even know what you're doing. So it's a cottage stove. It's typically smaller than what you would consider your normal wood stove. It's quite intricate. It's got 2 cooktops, and I'm really excited to get playing with this thing. It's in really good condition. I'm not gonna say what I paid for it. That's the firebox, obviously, inside there. A little bit of surface rust, but that's no big deal inside the firebox. On the back side, we do have a little bit of separation there, which, you know, we're gonna get this thing shined up and tested. It's been a long time since it's been in use, so.
Can you drop the wood in here?
That's where the smoke comes out, buddy.
Oh, stupid.
No, you're not stupid. You just don't know. So I'm just gonna kind of show you what I'm doing to restore this thing. It's gonna take a couple days to bring it back up to snuff. Okay, so to this point, I've got a lot of this stove wire brushed down to bare metal. I know it's kind of hard to see there. There's a lot of surface rust that was on there, grime, smoke, whatever you want to call it. I'm not completely done yet, but before I move on, those 2 cracks I showed you before, these aren't really cracks necessarily, but these joints here, just for safety purposes and for the fact I don't want smoke in our home, even a little bit, I'm gonna seal, along with this one down here. This isn't all the way through the stove. It's just a surface crack right here. But I want that sealed up as well. You can weld it with stainless steel rods, but I don't have a welder, so I'm gonna use high heat JB weld to do this. And in order to do this, I don't wanna have the stove standing up. I'm actually gonna lay the stove down. So I'll show you the next steps once I get there. I'm trying a little experiment. I mixed up the 2-part resin epoxy, and then I sucked it up with one of these little medicine squirters. So hopefully I can get like a better bead on there. Because the tool that they give you is a wooden stick. So hopefully, it seems to be working pretty good actually. Putting a nice bead on there. I wouldn't consider that to be ugly. And once we put the stove polish on, this bead should literally disappear. Because why make it look ugly? If you're gonna repair it, even though this is the back of the stove, why do a messy job? The experiment with the little medicine squirter, I think, seemed to be a success. If you look, it has a stitched like consistency to the resin there, and it kind of sealed those 2 areas up really nice. It doesn't look messy. Once we get the stove polish on here, I think it'll look even better because it'll completely hide it. And it's in the back. So I think all the repairs that I need to do to it are done. Tomorrow, after this cures, I'll show you what it looks like. And I still have a little bit more to get off this, to get it down to bare metal, but we're pretty close. The stove polish isn't going to be here for 2 more days, so I have time. And it's raining.